Time now for business news. Brian Quinn is here with me in the studio. Brian, good morning to you. We're starting with concern about a possible merger between major European car manufacturers.
French car maker Peugeot Citroën is currently in talks to take over Opel. Opel is a European subsidiary of General Motors. The proposed deal has already touched off controversy in Germany over potential job losses there. Opinions at PSA factories here in France are mixed. Some employees glad to see expansion, but labor leaders sometimes not so enthusiastic. Emerald Maxwell has the story.
Peugeot's appetite is growing. The French automaker has announced plans to take over German manufacturer Opel. An existing agreement between the companies means Opel cars are already manufactured at this PSA factory. So employees here are excited about what the potential deal could mean for them.
If they do buy it, there'll be more work for temps, for new recruits, for everyone.
We'll see if we make Opel cars on site here or not.
I think it's a good thing because it means more jobs.
Supporters of the plan say PSA needs to grow. The group currently sells 3 times fewer cars than competitor Renault.
Inevitably, the group has to grow. If it doesn't grow, it doesn't carry weight on the world stage. And that's just risky.
It's a stark contrast with 3 years ago, a dark period in the company's history that led to factory closures and some 3,500 job cuts. Not everyone has forgotten it.
Today we're less than 8,000 employees. 3 years ago we were 10,000. So we lost 2,000 jobs. We're more than angry, we're furious.
So the decision to spend millions on Opel doesn't sit well.
They tell us that things are going badly, that we have to tighten our belts. And they want to rebuy Opel.
But the biggest concern is over potential restructuring. PSA has declined to say what cuts it would make, but it will need to calm fears in France and Germany if the deal is to go ahead.
Well, next, Brian, talk us through some unemployment figures here in France.
The French government has just released its most recent figures. Unemployment in mainland France dropped by 0.1% for the last 3 months of 2016. It's down to 9.7%. It decreased particularly among the young and those over 50, but increased for the 25 to 49 age group. Unemployment was down slightly overall during 2016, making it the second consecutive year of improving figures.
And how are the markets looking today?
Well, the FTSE 100 losing a bit of ground at the open. Here in Paris, the CAC 40 right around the flat line. Same for the DAX in Hamburg. Asian markets were mixed. The Nikkei ended down nearly 0.5%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index up almost 0.5 point. The Kospi down 0.1%. Let's take a look at some more of today's business headlines. Air France KLM plans to boost capacity on its routes by at least 3% this year. The airline group is chasing new long-haul customers after years of cost-cutting. Operating profits at the company rose almost 35% in 2016 to over 1 billion euros. Shares are now up over 8% on European markets. Profits at the world's biggest PC maker Lenovo slumped by 2/3 in the last 3 months of 2016. The Chinese company's earnings were hit by higher costs, currency changes, and a fall in sales at its mobile business. Lenovo shipped just under 16 million PCs over the quarter. That's up 2%. And the outdoor clothing brand Canada Goose has filed for a stock market offering in the United States and Canada. According to initial documents, the company is hoping to raise $100 million, but that figure may rise. In the last 9 months of 2016, Canada Goose saw profits rise by more than a quarter to over $34 million.
And Brian, finally from you, a further blending of professional and personal lives.
That's right. And it's just one more reason to quickly tab away from Facebook when your current boss walks by. The social network is introducing a feature that will allow users to apply for job listings posted directly to the site by companies. That move puts Facebook in a position to compete with other more professionally focused social networks like LinkedIn. Users will be able to click an Apply Now button that automatically fills out an application with details from the user's profile. Now, fortunately, you should be able to edit those details before sending any pictures that you might not have meant to.
Okay, perfect. Facebook thinking of everything as usual, Brian.
Yeah, usually.
Thank you very much for the business roundup there.